not a bouncer.
Maybe if you didn't get it, let's repeat it.
Balo is not a bouncer.
Period. Kenyans and the entire fraternity of the media, we are so grateful that you are here with us today on a short notice just for this sermon so that we can highlight a few key issues in this story that has been going on the social media of Alan Ochieng. First of all, we want to relay our special condolences to the person speaking to you right now is MC Steele, also known as Odaba Matthew. I'm an MC in this town and an entertainer. And together with me, I have the whole entertainment of Kisumu City right here. First of all, we want to condole with the family of Felix Kelia, who was serving in the police service, and to the family of Felix, to the loved ones, we say we are deeply sorry for this unfortunate incident, and we know that it's so tough for the family, and we ask that God may grant you strength so that you can overcome this challenge. Going back to the issue of Alan Ochieng, also known as Balo, as you've seen in the social media. We would like to inform categorically that Balo, also known as Alan Ochieng, was an MC and a hype man and not a bouncer. I'll repeat that. Yes. And not a bouncer. At any point did he work as a bouncer or as a security personnel. First, that is a rumor, and we like to demystify that and say that that is not who Alan Ochieng was. Just to tell you who Alan Ochieng was. Alan Ochieng was a family man. He has a wife and he has a child with less than 10 years, approximately 5 years.
Beautiful daughter.
A very beautiful daughter who depends on him entirely through the work of being a hyper MC and not a bouncer. You see, a hyper, let me just break it down. A hyper MC or a hype man is somebody who's brought in events, club and festival to spice up by bringing enough energy and vibe. That is who Alan Ochieng was. And not a ngoa.
A bouncer.
Not a ngoa.
A bouncer.
Categorically clear, not a bouncer. And we are here to tell the whole country, tell the whole world, and anybody who cares to listen that Alan Ochieng was not a bouncer and Alan was just a hyper MC or a hype man. So for us, we want the truth. We want justice. We want to know what happened, what transpired. We want transparency. We want honesty in the investigation. We want to comply and even support the investigation going through. But at the bottom of it, we only want to know what transpired, and we don't want to feel like there's something that is being left. First, when I say Alan Ochieng, the name resonates with the Lakeside region. What happens in the Lakeside region? Lakeside region is where talent is being born. Lakeside region is where most of the artists who've made it, including Lupitas of this world, come from this space. To mean that they are potential talents that are here to stay. Hyper Balo, also known as Alan Ochieng, was a footballer. And everybody who's a footballer, the first thing they are taught in their camps is discipline. Discipline. Alan Ochieng was one of the most disciplined hyper MCs you could ever get in this country. That is what made him work with the likes of Chris Darling. That is what made him link up with the likes of John Falme. Why? Because he was good at his craft. So for us, the only thing we want is the truth. We want transparency, and we want everything to be in line so that there are not loopholes. In this, we don't want to get into investigation of what happened, who did this and that, but for now, The only thing you can say is that Alan was not a bouncer. And for us, we stand just to tell you that we knew this person as a disciplined man, as a family man, as a person who is there to defend the family rights and the virtues of the society. Me as MC Steel, also known as Odaba Matthew, and the entire fraternity of the entertainment industry in Kisumu, including MCs, influencers, we're just here to tell you that we want the truth. We want to know what happens going forward, and everything that goes, we are here to support, not to go behind the case or do anything that will be contrary to this case. And the hashtag here is
We stand with
we stand with
Balo.
Balo. Balo is not a bouncer. Balo is not a bouncer. Balo is not
A bouncer.
Balo is not
A bouncer.
And justice for Felix.
justice
For Felix.
for Felix. Justice for Felix. Right now, I've spoken on behalf of the team, but we'd like to get a female voice also, just to add some oomph, so that you can know that we also respect gender and diversity. One of the ladies, Nazlin, come kindly.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lina Okeno. I'm also known as. My name is Lina Okeno, also known as Nazlin, and we are here first of all to send our condolences to the family of the late Felix Killian, and we know the family wants justice, and we hope that our justice system will do justice to the family, so that the wife, the kids can have the closure that they want. And that is also why we are here. We want closure. We just want closure. We are here to let everybody know that we've worked with Balo, and Balo is not a bouncer. Balo is an MC. Balo is a hype man. Whatever happened was unfortunate, but we felt like branding him as a bouncer is not right. We are here to say that Balo, he was a footballer, then an MC, and a hype man. Balo has never been a bouncer. So my colleague has said almost everything. I don't think there is much that I can add. We just pray for the family of uh, Felix, and we also want the kids involved to get justice, because Kellyan had kids, and Balo also has kids. He has a daughter who is less than 5 years old, and when justice is not being served, it is not just affecting the Balo only, it's also affecting the whole family, both families. You know, if the other family don't get justice and the wrong person is convicted, you know that is also not justice. So we don't know what happened, but we want to tell you that Balo is not a bouncer. Balo is an MC. We want justice for Killian, and we also stand with Balo, and that's all for today.
Thank you so much. Going forward, we shall update you. We shall update you on any other progress. But for now, that is all we had to say. And we want to thank the Fourth Estate and everybody for listening to us. And ours is very simple. Balo is
Not a bouncer.
Period.
Oh,
Balo is not a bouncer.